mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy yard, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban Xcellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
One, two, no.
Mic check. Can you hear us?
Yep. You should be able to hear us now.
Are we good?
Let's see.
Mic
Hold
check.
on. Give me a 1 if you can hear that. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. We should be on by now. Nah, we should be in
Don't touch it now.
and on. Mic check.
We good?
1,
Okay.
1, 1.
All
Okay,
right.
1. Yes. All right.
Okay, good.
All right. We in the building.
All right, good.
Some snafus.
Yeah, that wasn't Alejandra's fault, actually.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
All the blame today goes.
To Malcolm.
Yeah.
If you're visiting our website,
Yeah.
it's down.
I made a boo-boo.
And it's not down because of all of the sales. So many sales crashed the site. No. It's down because Malcolm got ahead of himself and tried to outthink himself, and we're down for 48 hours now.
Listen, it's not 48 hours.
Technically,
It could be tomorrow.
could be.
Listen.
Could be tonight.
I tried to take initiative.
And you costing us hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that was my fault. That was my bad.
People like, yo, I want to get that hat right there.
Yeah,
Like,
yes.
and then you know how black folk get. They go, all right, man, well, shit. They ain't got their shit together. And then they don't come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, that's got to come out of your salary.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I had a holiday bonus for you. That's going to have to come right off the top of the bonus.
Yeah.
You heard?
Damn.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, listen. This business thing is about mistakes, making mistakes, correcting them.
No,
You know what I'm
true
saying?
story.
Problem solving.
And because we wear so many different hats.
Yeah, I gotta. Sometimes get ahead of myself when I get to the techie stuff. But it's handled. It'll be up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just now for some maintenance. That's what it is.
So what we gonna do for the people?
Well, this is what we're gonna do for the people. This is what we're gonna do. First of all, we're gonna extend the sale to Monday.
Let's clap that up. That's going out to Monday.
Okay. It's gonna extend the sale to Monday, and then, remember we had to go to get the app to get the 10% discount. Everybody just gonna get the 10% discount.
I ain't not giving anybody a discount.
Okay, so it's free shipping over $50 plus 10%. We're giving it away.
We're giving it all away.
That was my fault, y'all.
All right, so the code is Black 10. Just put in Black 10.
That's what it's gonna be.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
All right, Black 10, Black 10, all one word. And when you check out,
When you're
checking out,
Gotcha.
and we're gonna give you an extra, 10%.
Yes.
On top of the free shipping.
Yeah, my fault, child. My fault. I should see Inglewood. Okay, Inglewood.
Yeah, London in the building.
Inglewood in Chicago. Okay, shouts out Houston. All right.
Did somebody say I need to pow his hand? Pow.
Yeah, I remember you used to smack your own hand with Eli in Odyssey.
And it confused them.
Yeah, and they used to really think.
Put my hand on top of him.
Yeah.
Go, bam.
Yeah.
They used to go like. Huh?
Yeah, Odyssey would cry though. She was crazy.
Yeah, she was.
Shout out to Coffee's Reviews. Thank you for the Fiji Islands.
Oh, we want to thank Homie gave us the t-shirts.
Yes, we want to get them
Yes.
before we get into the stuff. What else?
Just give me his name, lady. Ken Taylor.
Yeah.
Hold that up.
Thank you.
He run a commercial with us on Thursdays, yes?
Yes.
All right, Ken Taylor, we appreciate that.
Yes, we definitely appreciate
Mask on, mask off.
Black Mask.
Your black mask.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Real tough stuff. So I got one and you have one.
Got you.
Yes?
Yeah, somebody said the code didn't work for them. So email us and we'll rectify. Whatever.
Yeah. That would be Alejandro's fault.
Yeah,
if the code ain't working.
Yeah. But I saw the code working for people.
I saw the code working for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. But let's get into it. How was your weekend, sir?
Weekend, pretty good. Me and wifey was getting orders out because our site was up. So we were filling orders. Hats were going out and we were excited about the new product. And then, so that's how the weekend went.
Yeah.
That's how me and wifey's weekend usually goes. Mm-hmm. We fill some orders. I might bend over the table or something.
Oh, come on.
A little action.
Shouts out to Zach. He was showing off his hats that he received.
Oh, he got them right away.
Quick.
Oh, yeah.
I was even shocked. Like,
yeah, he placed that order. Bam.
Yeah, shouts out to you.
Appreciate that.
Malcolm Guy's hat. I know, man. I know, my fault.
Yep.
Compton in the building. Okay.
True story, Jeff. He got to tighten up. We running I'm relying on him.
Yeah, my fault, y'all.
Salute Black Kings. Peace and fortune to all you heard. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Peace. Compton in the building. Compton shows us a lot of love.
They do.
A lot of love out in L.A., man. Appreciate it.
They do.
Side note, I got an anonymous email about the update from the Nipsey Hussle trial.
Interesting.
It's getting weird.
Yeah.
It's getting really weird. Like now they telling me Shitty Cuz and Eric Holder are two different people.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that's getting weird, and there's some other weird stuff. And that he really was killed in the morning and some other stuff. So people who have been, and these are people, the man got his hats too. Shit, goddamn.
Yeah.
Clap that up for customer service. Goddamn. We just debuted the hats. Boom.
And we have our winners for the giveaway as well.
And we do. We have our 5 winners.
I emailed them back for their addresses, so we'll send those out.
We got those 5 winners, yeah.
All right.
Hair looking fresh. Fracks.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I'm just kind of woofy out here, you know what I'm saying?
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So over the weekend, I saw a story hit my timeline about a secret Jewish wedding that went off in Brooklyn, right? And it was Hasidic synagogue in Brooklyn, and they planned a wedding for a chief rabbi's grandson with such secrecy that thousands of people were able to attend. It didn't get busted up, and this happened November 8th.
Clap
it didn't
that
just
up.
happen.
Clap that up. I love it.
So it was interesting. So what was fly about this was, first off, that like I said, it happened November 8th. So it didn't just happen, and the New York Post didn't just get wind of it. It happened November 8th, and the only reason that we know about it is because they reported about it in their own newspaper. So they're basically kind of just thumbing out, like, see, we got away with that.
Interesting.
And when I first saw this, I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, they always doing what the hell they want to do, and you know what I'm saying? Like, the law don't apply to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, people were also mad about, because this is like a super spreader thing, right? My whole thing was like, you know, they always get away with these things and call you anti-Semitic when you call them out. But I said, yo, aside from all of that, it's impressive.
It's very impressive.
They got thousands of people to organize through word of mouth only, not even through snail mail. They didn't even like send out mail invites. It was word of mouth. They didn't post anything on their synagogue walls. They didn't post anything about it anywhere. It was all word of mouth.
That was impressive because that's the way. Listen, we can learn a lot from the Jewish community, right? And that includes how they have their own medical teams.
Yeah.
How they police they have their own schools, medical teams, ambulance, and they know how to keep a secret.
Yeah,
it's
that's
obvious.
crazy.
Right? So all they had to do was ditch the cell phone and go back to the grassroots method of word of mouth. And they're sworn to their way of life and religion, so they're not going to run to the press and explain nothing. We too busy wanting. We can't hold water.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, right? We can't hold water, and everybody got their cell phone. And I tell you, all they do is look at the cell phone towers and go, wow, there's a cluster of cell phones, 600 cell phones in that 1 block radius. Obviously, there's something going on there, and they come through and they bust you. And asking black people to leave their cell phone anywhere, you got to be joking, right?
Yeah, right.
So that's how they move. They move how they choose to move, and understanding that because we're in a time where this social media stuff is not going to be getting it. We can't convey information here. You already know that, or you should know that. Right, that we can't convey real information on these lines.
When people talk about like protests or like real revolutionary acts on social media, when they say that we're gonna get together, and you literally just gave away.
Listen,
there's no such thing as a secret Facebook group. People
Steve
know.
Coakley said this. I know how to move without that. Leave that and make other moves. So we're in that time now. If you're that dependent on your phone, you're an agent.
Yeah.
If you show up amongst what we're doing and we ask everybody to leave their phones at home for specific COINTEL, reasons,
right?
Then you're an agent. You know what I'm saying? You're sabotaging what it is that we're doing. You know what I mean? So it's important that we learn these lessons.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a big wedding for somebody, don't tell nobody. I mean, don't get on social media the way you normally do. Yeah, girl, we gonna be doing.
Somebody
can't do it.
Somebody would have snuck a phone in there.
Yeah. I mean, you sneak one in there.
Somebody would have snuck a phone in there.
But if you get everybody on the same page, that's the way we gonna have to be able to move in 2021.
Yeah, that was gangster.
That was gangster. So, regardless of them being super spreaders and all that, kind of, if you believe in all that shit, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So now, by my count, I'm hearing reports of a third vaccine.
Yeah.
That has been introduced as 90% effective.
And what is it called? Because I screwed the name up. AstraZeneca.
Hold on.
Yes, AstraZeneca.
Yeah, AstraZeneca. Yes.
That's the one that I said had the baby fetuses in it. A 14 day old or fetuses of white males is inside of the vaccine. Look it up. All right? Look it up. As my homies say. Look it up.
Yeah. So again, so that's 3 vaccines, right? So people are confused, like, okay, now which one Are they going to be distributing which one is going to be
It's an
given to
arms
who?
race. It's an arms race.
Is it an arms race, or is it going to be like that one's for white people? Like, you get what I'm saying?
I think it's going to be an overall arms race. They probably have different formulas for white and black people anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're a highly melanated individual, so how it pertains to them trying to shut down. And you even heard Bill Gates say it. They are rewriting your RNA. They rewriting your code now. If you rewriting my code, then you trying to do the work of the Almighty.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and we have to understand we write our code every single day. Every single day, your thought patterns help write the code within your DNA. And if you have the same exact thought patterns every single day and you don't think of nothing new or nothing of a high vibratory rate, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is why some people can eat, drink, smoke, do what the hell they want, and they don't be sick a day in their life. It's their mental vibration overcoming and understanding. You are the architect. You write the code. But when you don't pay attention, then the television writes the code. The disgusting music writes the code. The movies write the code. And then the air, water, and food are also online to write the code. So the key to it is we got to be getting back to writing our own code. That's what meditation is really all about. It's writing the code so that you can have new experiences, right? And that's why those who do drugs, not drug abusers,
Right.
those who do drugs are trying to reconnect their neurons in a way that weren't connected that way before. Now, you don't have to use drugs to do that. Some people use alcohol, ayahuasca, mushrooms, all kind of stuff, or just have out-of-body experiences. But there are numerous ways that this happens and this takes place.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I read an article on... Let me get this where it's at, actually. I read an article on... I think it was... this is Bloomberg Newsweek. And the article, the title is "Sounds Strange, but there could be too many vaccines." Right?
Okay.
So it said, basically, I'm paraphrasing, saying during beginning of this whole pandemic and everything, when people were fighting to get vaccines and everything, the thought of all these companies developing a vaccine was good because obviously we were just gonna take the best one. But the fact that this one is 90%, this one's 90%, this one's 95%. They're saying that that's the problem. Like, scientists have outdone themselves in their ingenuity and their innovation, and that's so good that we don't know who to pick, and it causes a problem. Well, like I said, with who gets what or which one we're going to actually use, because all of them are going to go to the FDA for approval now.
Mm-hmm. And the FDA is a crime syndicate, but yes.
What?
The FDA is a goddamn crime syndicate.
In what way? I'm like, are you talking about like overall?
Overall.
Okay.
They pick and choose who they want to you know what I mean?
Okay.
Approve certain things and not approve certain things. That's why the herbalists can't get nothing approved, because they have to go through the damn syndicate, pay them off, and do all this other to say that your joint is FDA approved. Or you go to jail. Your ass will go to jail talking about this cures some shit and it ain't FDA approved.
Yeah.
All right then. Yeah. So they're goddamn crime syndicate.
It's not ill. They could just like make up.
They get whatever they want to make up.
Yeah. IRS, like, you owe that to us. Like,
you owe it.
Yeah.
It's ours.
Yeah.
So again, we've constantly expressed that nothing is free in this country.
Yeah.
Nothing. Even the free vaccine ain't gonna be free. Right? Yeah. And they're saying December 11th.
I saw that.
Is the date. Why did they choose that date? I have no idea. But now they pushing for before you even get into the new year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before the new year even come in, they trying to plug. You know what I'm saying? So that when the clock hit the whatever, you already online. It's disgusting.
It is. God damn it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
This is in other news. Remember we reported a few weeks ago on Kyle Rittenhouse, the protester who went to Kenosha, Wisconsin, and he shot those two dudes.
He was down with the Proud Boys, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure he was down.
I know he did something with his hand.
That's right. Yeah,
He did something with his hand.
Yeah, something slick. I saw
something
that.
slick, so that the cops backed up off him real quick. But go ahead.
And he killed one. He killed 2 people, as a matter of fact. And he's made $2 million bond. And one of the people who donated is a childhood actor, Ricky Schroeder from Silver Spoons.
Okay.
Yeah, and people are all up in arms and things like that. And it was also another example of how just unequal the justice system is when he is allowed to go and somebody like what's his name?
Khalif Browder,
right?
No, this is clearly you see the injustice and the prejudices that go within that. What's the guy who killed those 9 people at the church and they took him to Burger King?
Yeah.
How you kill 9 people and they ask you, "Are you hungry?"
Yeah.
And take you to Burger King and feed you, and then wow, right? Yeah, the FDA is just as good as the WHO. And
Yeah,
the
facts.
It's all same shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody said Hitler used 2000. Yeah. People, I wasn't surprised. You know what I'm saying? And because if you remember, didn't George Zimmerman, he get a whole bunch of money
He got
for his
a
defense?
whole bunch of anonymous donations.
Yeah.
They do that because they want to show, because this is a very racist country.
Right.
And they truly, whenever they see a white man on trial or going through some changes like that, they have compassion for that. Like, that's not where he's supposed to be.
Right.
He's good folk. And then as a result, they'll put their money up and get them out. Meanwhile, Khalif Browder couldn't get out and he ain't even do nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It goes back to the economic base as well, too. Like, when white people raise money, they raise money.
Mm-hmm.
When black people raise money, it's like, I ain't got that.
Did you see Biden asking for donations for the transition because he said Trump wasn't letting him transition?
I saw that.
So he needed money. It was bizarre to me.
I saw that.
It was bizarre, but as you can see, Trump actually did say that he'll allow the transition to happen.
But he didn't concede.
But he didn't technically concede. Some people right now are saying he conceded. I didn't see that.
Right. I'm pretty sure
the language was basically saying, like, yeah, y'all can do that, but we're still gonna fight this until we can no longer
I think
fight
he's
it.
now losing the case overall.
He's losing everywhere, and it's kind of getting.
It's getting annoying now.
Yeah, it is.
So now, just
like he asked for another recount in Georgia.
So just
like,
make the transition, and this is another thing I wanted to speak to the people about. Yeah, Zimmerman was signing autographs, Skittle bags, and he's still walking around, right?
Still.
We are here now, brothers and sisters. Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
We here. Because right after this foolishness, the vibration goes down because your immune system is suspect. Then they sidetrack you with shopping for the whole weekend. Black Friday, Cyber Saturday, this, small business, that. And coming right out of that is when I think they're going to hit us with some more of the da-dun-da-da. Right after this weekend, mark my words, this is the weekend. This is when the climate change, the weather, all of this stuff is telling me that we're coming into that period where if they're gonna make a move before the new year, that would be it.
Got you.
So just kind of double down on your herbs, on your you know what I'm saying, your immune system, keep it all packed. Have a good time if you're celebrating Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving. If you're celebrating, have a good time, but keep your mental. See, this is what I mean by writing your own DNA. You can eat anything for a goddamn day. Write in your DNA that this ain't nothing. This is just a moment in time, and then you move on, but you stay on your herbs, and so that when the weekend pops and coming out of this weekend, that we don't get caught into it, because initially, look, December 11th is right around the corner.
Right. That's crazy.
For the vaccine. Yeah. So who knows what they're gonna do to prep you for the vaccine?
Yeah, and
put more fear in you.
Because right now, fear is at a fever pitch right now.
I saw a line around the corner.
I saw a long one too.
Long lines at 7 a.m. to go in and get a goddamn COVID test. Yeah. And the line was around. I'm like, wow. I thought it was the Dunkin' Donut line. I'm like, shit. How am I gonna get my fix? No, it was aligned. So the fear levels are going up,
Yeah.
right?
And again, what I've always said about this whole thing was that the miscalculation was that white people would be upset about this too. You get what I'm saying? So white people, like, to tell them to not celebrate Thanksgiving with their families or not travel.
Oh, y'all niggas is crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas is out.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like
And more than 1 million people have still traveled through the airline.
3 million.
3 million now. So people are like, whatever. So this is the weirdest pandemic ever.
Yo, I saw hold on, I'm gonna find it for you. I saw a tweet
This is definitely the weirdest pandemic ever.
in Shanghai International Airport. 2 cargo employees tested positive for COVID-19, and the entire airport shut down. Nobody could leave. It was 100,000 people in the airport, isolated and quarantined, and waited to be tested.
Jeez.
And they were fighting against. Some people were like trying to escape. Some people left.
Yeah, it's
and
chaos.
then somebody commented and said, "No, that's because they're trying to store DNA. They're trying to build a DNA library." And there were articles regarding that back in June about America's hesitance with working with Chinese governments regarding that, because they felt like they were trying to create a DNA database to do experiments to
Whatever they want.
exactly.
Yeah, whatever they want.
Interesting.
Cavalier 23 was good.
Peace.
10 to 5 curfew out in Ohio.
Yeah, and in Cali right now they shut down all restaurants, bars.
They back to that.
Yeah,
And we're back to that too, yes?
basically.
Okay. So, I don't know what they expect is going to happen out of this.
Yeah, well, you know what's crazy right now? It's like you don't realize how many different things like lead into other stuff. Like for example, I saw an article that's in New York that is encouraging people to basically snitch on their neighbors for parking illegally, right? Mm-hmm. But you got to think about all the outside dining that's taking away parking.
Yes.
That are just buildings. They're not outside dining where they could just take in the tables back inside. These are little buildings, little trailer houses that are outside taking up spaces.
No, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And then you got to think about all of the bike lanes that's here now.
It's a whole effect. It's a chain event.
Yeah.
Chain event of things that are taking place. Nobody's talking about the suicide rate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nobody's talking about the depression rate. Nobody's talking about all of the crime rate.
Oh, yeah.
Like the union rep for the NYPD said, "Good luck if you go down into the subway." He said that this week.
Yo, I saw a woman get pushed on the subway tracks right as a train came, but she landed in the middle where it's like a little reservoir there.
Yeah.
Where it's safe, but like that close by a homeless person.
Yeah. So all of these things are taking place. This is Gotham City, man. And I'm pretty sure everywhere you at, there's a small Gotham City. There's an uproar of just energy, and people are frustrated. People are tired, man. So more so than anything else, that will be what drops your immune system. Stress. And once stress kicks in, really all bets is off.
Yeah.
So I'm telling our people, the Urban X Nation, keep your immune system high. And every morning, even if it's for 5 minutes, I need you to write something within your own DNA that you want to happen for you every single day. That's how we do it. We are gods of the universe. If you're looking for somebody outside of you, named Biden or Trump or whoever, to help you, you are going to be screwed. Yes?
Yeah.
So fight. Continue to fight. If you come down with COVID, you have the flu, fight it. All right? And this is somebody who ain't in the best of health, but I'm telling you to fight like you've never fought before, because we want our urban nation to continue to grow and prosper.
Facts.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Cordero Davis, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you. Somebody. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
So, did you? Because I know last week we were on the show as the Gucci and Jeezy battle was happening.
Yes.
Did you like watch any of the recaps of anything?
No, because that's really not my genre of music.
Okay.
So that trap music, I stay abreast enough where I could, if I'm speaking to young people, I at least know who the artist is, but it's not my thing.
Okay, do you understand what the situation was between them, why that was a big moment for them to kind of...
Yes, because, absolutely.
So, I was watching because I was watching back some of the highlights or whatever, and during it, Gucci was being like really, really disrespectful.
He was being reckless,
during it,
reckless.
right?
Yeah.
And then but again, I'm not sure if I'm mad at him either. You know what I mean?
Dude, check this out, Malcolm. Let's use me and you. If you sent your boys to come get me,
right,
and I had to put one of them dudes in a box,
yeah,
I'm never gonna forget that, because had he got the upper hand on me, I wouldn't be here.
right, yeah.
So I'm never gonna forget that, and I'm never forgiving that. It looks good on paper to talk peace for a few minutes, and that's cool. But dude, you tried to kill me.
So here's the thing, right? So, because me and my friends were talking about it, right? And he said like it made no sense to even like piece it up. Like, why would they even agree to it? So I saw it as a political move because of all the rappers that are getting shot, all the rappers that are dying right now. Let's not, and we're both, I guess, elder statesmen in the Atlanta community, right?
Sure.
Let's put up a front. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, and we talk about growth all the time, right? We talk about growth and maturity all the time. So in one instance, I can appreciate Jeezy's. He's grown now. They both parents. They both like in way different stages in their career. I can see wanting to just kind of like just get past it, but again, like I can see Gucci's view too. Like, yo, like
that's like what you was talking about. How them dudes on the street keep killing each other.
Yeah.
And Meek was trying to get them to forget it. And it's like, yo, dude, how am I gonna forget that?
Right. Yeah.
I promised my man, this will continue. So that's a whole level of warfare.
It's different.
So in Jeezy's defense, he was trying to take the high road. I appreciated both of their demeanors and what they were attempting to do, even dapping it up at the end, because we talk so much about peace, and then when we see peace, we mad.
Yeah,
you can't have it both ways.
It was so weird watching social media, because literally last week or 2 weeks ago, when King Von got killed, it was, I can't stand this violence in the street, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
And then literally that day it was, because Gucci should have had the thing on him. He should have. I'm like, all right, which one is it?
Which one is it?
Is it Uchiwali or is it one mic? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So I applaud them.
Yeah.
That there was no violence. But did you see how Gucci showed up to the event?
Oh,
he had armed guards with him.
Yeah.
So he wasn't playing, just to protect himself. So that's something that would live with me forever.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I totally get it.
And so I'm glad there was no violence that came out of that. And I'm glad black men, however deep the beef is, can find some resolution in that, because we can't continue to just gun each other down.
Side note, I remember Meek was talking peace, and he put out a 4-track EP, and he was talking the same pull up on you.
And he even in his Twitter, he told one of the dudes give me your address or something, as if I'm gonna pull up. So you can take these niggas out of the street, but you can't take the street out of these niggas. And he's a corporate dude now too, and the streets are always gonna pull Free World Boss. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, you know what I mean. So you have decisions to make.
Yeah.
Young black men, once you go corporate, you just have to accept that you're corporate. Now that don't mean let somebody run up on you, but you can't have one foot in the streets and one foot in corporate America.
Well, you can see the separation in Gucci and Jeezy. Like,
yes,
remember Gucci?
Jeezy all corporate.
He's all corporate. He's about to have a talk show. He's about to marry that little Asian girl.
Yes.
From what's that? The Talk. Wait, what's that show? The Real, yeah. So like he's like way just kind of out of it, and you could tell Gucci, he still has that reverence in the street. You know what I mean? So
if that is Gucci, but that's another story.
That's another whole other story.
Go to commercial break.
Yeah, we'll go commercial break. We'll be back.
Yeah, fuck the shit, flip the script and get it right. Rewrite history, so this time we may get it right. Take the jewels from our elders, rock them and wear them tight. Apply it to your life, and so you're not blinded of your sight. It's taken by the white man, cause it's blacks we fight. And we talk that we angry and mad, just out of spite, but we too grumpy black men, tired of the lies given to the kid in their lifetime. Real eyes, realize, never fly by me, by we the people. How are we if we treat it like the dirt beneath our feet? While we trees waiting to grow up, filled with knowledge, but whoever show us the names is Bobby Meeting on the seat. Open your mind and show you things you thought you never see. Just be open-minded, take a listen, and you will see just how much truth and knowledge a black man can really speak.
Growth in One are all-natural hair, face, and body products designed to grow, rejuvenate, and sustain one's natural beauty. Made from the finest non-toxic ingredients, Growth in One's original formula promises to prevent hair loss, maintain healthy growth, and preserve the overall texture and essence of natural hair. Each one of our products is made from organic essential oils, minerals, vitamins, and proteins to ensure the highest quality of results in every bottle. Whether it's hair growth or skin care, when it comes to quality, reliability, and service, you can be assured Growth in One is committed to the highest standard of excellence. We are constantly growing our product line. Please check out our latest addition, our Amber Aroma Scented Candle. It's hand poured with love. Please visit our website at growthin1.com. Our products are designed to reveal the best version of yourself while including clean ingredients.
Hey family, I got Be Rich Scott on the line. Please join us January 12th through the 14th, 2021.
Las Vegas, Nevada. BRS Collab presents
Fit Therapy Retreat with Ray Carr, a certified hypnotist, B. Rich Scott, a personal trainer and nutritionist, and Chanel Majette, a personal trainer and motivational speaker. Join us as we kick off the new year with fitness, focus, and fun
in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Our overall goal is to bring you into the new year with a new spirit, mentality, and hopefully a better body.
Vegas, Nevada.
For more information, visit our website at www.brscollab.com. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, BRS Collab.
And we're back.
And we're back in the building.
Shouts out to those black-owned businesses.
Absolutely. Show them support.
Definitely.
Big up to Be Rich. He's got that conference coming up in Vegas, January 12th to the 14th. If you into fitness, into health, into getting your situation right, that looks like it's going to be a good look. You know, I've never been to Vegas.
Me neither. I mean, next year I'm going.
I've been a lot of places, but I've never been to Vegas.
Next year I'm going.
You know, me and wifey might make a trip out there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go when the weekend you're not there.
Oh, definitely. That would be weird. That would be weird.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So Apple has to pay $113 million because they were found to be intentionally slowing down old iPhones.
As we knew it, and I want my $8. Because usually them class action lawsuits, they be like, they send you in the mail, you have one. You open it, be $8 and shit. You know what I mean? Because they got to spread it across the world.
Yeah.
Lucky if I get that. But we knew they was doing that.
Yeah.
Because just when the new phones come out, your old phone don't work.
Yeah, they said that they were doing it to prevent old batteries from randomly shutting devices off with the new software updates.
Yeah,
people
whatever.
were just like, yeah,
we're not buying it. Yeah. We're not buying it.
So they have to pay. They have to pay a little fine for that. They had to pay.
That's nothing. That's like $20.
Yeah, exactly. But they had to pay $500 million. Still, really nothing to them. To another class action lawsuit that happened in May.
What happened with that one?
I'm not sure what happened with that. I just read the report on Business Insider.
Yeah, that's a drop in the bucket to do business as well as they do business.
Yeah, they're $1 trillion company.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
and side note, your man Musk.
Elon Musk, yes.
He became the second richest man in the world, overtaking Bill Gates. And why am I clapping up? Because I hate Bill Gates.
Yeah,
he's just a stinky old man. I love the video. If you see them throwing pies in his face, did you see this video?
No, he was old. He was younger.
Yeah, he was younger. He was walking, and they just smacked him in the face with pies. It is some funny ish. Yeah, you need to see this.
Yeah, he's the fact that we listen to him,
and that lady, it's an interview up now. She pressing him about the side effects, and his whole body he can't explain nothing. And so he ain't a doctor, he ain't a virologist.
I'm confused.
I'm like, so why are we listening to him when it comes to this in the first place? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We can renew our marriage vows and dress up as Womack and Womack. That's funny. That's funny.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So, in other news, there was a dash cam footage from a Florida police shooting where these cops killed 2 black teens in a car, and yeah, it's disturbing. Well, the cops they were responding to a stolen car report. They stopped these 2 kids, these two black kids. They got out the car. They told them to get out the car a bunch of times, and the kids looked scared. Teens looked scared. One was trying to back out, it seemed like, and the cops just kind of fired into the car, killed both of them. One was 18, one was 16. AJ Crooms.
Any weapons on them?
I didn't read a report about any weapons being on them. You know who's representing the family, right?
Crumb.
Yeah.
Crumb, obviously.
Yeah.
Crumb.
Yep.
He gonna get them some crumbs, obviously.
Ben Crumb, he's who's also representing George Floyd family, Breonna Taylor family, everybody's family who gets killed.
Yeah.
He's representing them right now. And he said that, quote from him, painfully troubling to us that this teen driver in the teen backseat was terrified and drove around at deputies who approached the vehicle with their firearms drawn. So,
again, the level of trauma and fear that young people have when they see police officers, especially police officers with guns drawn, can force you to act in a certain way.
Yeah.
People think, well, why don't you just be calm? You don't know what's going through the minds of individuals, not even just kids. Could be anybody.
Yeah, somebody even put in the comment, yes, the cop got out of the car with his gun drawn. Yeah, I saw a video, right? And I don't know, it was supposed to be like a viral, sweet moment. This wife, it was his husband and wife driving, right? Husband's driving. Cops pulls him over. He asks him, he said something like, you're driving with a child without a car seat, right? So he's just like, what? Basically, it was a pregnancy announcement. Like, the wife is behind with the camera on. The cop is in on it. But you can see, like, the
fear.
The fear in the husband. He's just like, yo, he's really just talking to him. He's just like, yo, like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't know what she was going for, but that was horrible.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
don't ever have, don't ever be like, I'm surprised my husband had the police pull him over. I'll be dead. Unless that's your plan all along, huh? Trying to get the $200. Shout out wifey, right?
Was the wife white? No, she was not white. Which even bugged me out even further.
Yeah. She should know better. Let's not play with the police, fake police, none of that shit. No, let's not, you know what I mean? Unless it's a female officer, wee, Lil Wayne shit. Got a cop car, all right. You know what I'm saying? Throw her on the car and arrest me.
Yeah, that was not funny at all. I didn't
Other
like
than
that.
that is not funny.
I didn't like that at all.
Let's not play with the police. Let's not do none of that.
Speaking of that, I saw a trailer for HBO Between the World and Me, Ta-Nehisi Coates.
I saw it, yeah.
What did you think?
I think it's going to be something moving and riveting and uplifting. Yeah.
My first reaction. And
it's going to be some feminist shit in there too.
Okay, that was my first
absolutely
reaction. First of all, I read the book and it was about a father writing to his son.
Absolutely.
Black father writing to his black son.
Nothing more, nothing less. He has a black son. That's why he was writing to his black son.
Right? But all I see is a bunch of women, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I have nothing against women. But what you're doing, like, it's super obvious that you're trying to take the message away and trying to repurpose it
But listen, the only way HBO is going to do that is soften the masculine.
Mm-hmm.
This is a masculine moment right here.
Yeah.
Right? The book is a masculine moment. I'm a black man preparing my son for what is to come.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It has nothing against women or you shouldn't know. It's just this is what you're going to face because this is what I'm facing. But if you want HBO to pick it up, there's going to be a whole bunch of women in there narrating the story. I saw Oprah, I saw some other people in there narrating the story and making it more palatable for everyone,
and
which softens that message.
I even seen like an article saying like they're going to implant Breonna Taylor's story in it somehow.
How?
Yeah.
You know, everything is not meant to look at it as if we're excluding somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Message to the black man was to the black man in America. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The most dominant male species on this earth. That's why they got to get rid of males and masculine males and make them all,
Mm-hmm.
And women, y'all need to stop with that. That's right. You be anybody you want to be and then be mad when there ain't no real men around. You can't have it both ways. You just can't. You just can't. So, I did see that.
Yeah, that was my...
Speaking of watching specials,
yeah,
I saw the Kevin Hart special.
Oh, yeah. What'd you think?
That was the wackest piece of shit I think I've seen in 12 years.
You know, him and Tariq Nasheed went at it.
A little bit. But I thought Tariq Nasheed was being honest.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't care who you... I love comedy so much. I listen to white comedy, female comedy, black comedy. It's just comedy.
I'm the same.
If it's funny, it's funny. When I sat down to watch it, I told my wife she owes me an hour and 9 minutes of my life back. Because she the one who, let's watch that. I said, all right. And she owed me an hour and 9 minutes. Because it had a hee-hee-ha-ha moment.
Yeah,
of course, he's not that bad. But it wasn't put together right. I'm not sure he know how to work a small room.
No,
he's used to working big rooms. And just the laughter of other people will force me out a laugh every now and then. Small room masters... They can work a small room or a big room.
I think he just needs new experiences,
new material.
Yeah,
he keeps selling me the same album.
Yeah, it's
this is Blueprint 12 now.
Yeah, it's
right.
I get it. You're a Family Guy. I get it. But the best comedians, like, they draw from so many different places, and his life, it just seems so
generic.
Yeah,
he's almost like a new Cosby. You know, Cosby just spoke about his family and really geared to white people. A lot of white people liked Cosby. I'm not talking about Bill Cosby. I'm talking about Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? And as a result, it just was corny. And for Kevin Hart to get in his feelings,
that's how you knew.
Because Tyreek.
No, it wasn't even just that. It was. I told you he put a whole Instagram post up talking about the haters and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's how you knew he knew it wasn't that funny.
That you had to know, bro. You sit there and watch that. How many times you be in the studio listening to your song and you bobbing your head and you know that shit is trash. And your boys should tell you, hey, this right here, this ain't the one. This is not the one. That's what we're missing in hip hop. And then just being honest. If it ain't funny, it ain't funny. It's not the end of the world. Go back to the drawing board. Work on some greater material, some newer experiences, some clever punchlines.
I was just mad that they promoted it as the edgy, no holds barred.
Oh, I gave 0 fucks on this one. I said, when I saw the title, I'm like, oh, this nigga's about to go in. Nope, it's the same shit.
Somebody said, question, when was he ever funny? I've enjoyed Kevin Hart.
I'm going to agree, but I've had a moment or two where I said, okay, that was funny.
I've enjoyed him.
Chris Rock is even worse.
Listen, that's the most unpopular opinion because I've never found Chris Rock
funny. Yeah, that motherfucker ain't funny at all.
Ever.
You know, but people have their choice. So I can't, that's a subjective statement.
Yeah, it is,
right?
obviously.
It's going to be people who say, no, Kevin Hart's hilarious to you, but to Tyreek, and Tyreek just voiced his opinion and said he kind of dropped the ball. He didn't really go in on him.
Yeah.
He just kind of dropped the ball on this one. And Kevin Hart responded, who are you? You can hear Kevin Hart. Who are you to say I'm not funny, nigga. You ain't funny. And if he wants smoke, I'm ready to give him the smoke.
Oh God.
What is he about 4 feet? I definitely can beat up Kevin Hart. He's been boxing and all that old crazy shit. Whatever. I can beat up Kevin Hart.
Speaking of like streaming services, I guess Comcast plans to charge customers who go over 1.2 terabytes a month, like they'll cap their internet service for people. Comcast, Xfinity, stuff like that. So
yeah, what does that mean? I mean, 'cause that's like back in the days where you had free minutes.
Yeah.
After 9.
Yeah.
And then the phones would go crazy after 9. You call me after 9, son. I got free minutes. Yeah. Shit like that.
But that goes into another conversation about remember all these streaming platforms, right? Streaming, that was supposed to be, cutting the cord. That was supposed to be a movement against cable.
They suckered us with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because like now all these cable companies have their own streaming services. All these streaming services are expensive now, and then you kind of need all of them.
I'm paying more now than I did when I just had the deluxe cable package. Because then you got to get the HBO Max.
Yeah.
You got to get this Disney this.
Hulu
and
Plus.
Hulu Plus.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm taking a beating.
Yeah.
I'm taking a beating.
So it's an example of how companies just kind of we think we're taking a stand, and they just kind of
they leading you to where they want you to go,
basically,
bro.
yeah.
And they feed it's like crack, son. They give you a couple of samples.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hot, and then they hit you with the price, and now you in.
That's exactly what happened.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
This is not really anything to do with real current events, but I saw an article on Yahoo Finance, and it's about the 20 jobs that are really at risk for 2021 going forward because of the pandemic. So for people who are looking for work, they're saying the jobs that are like really at decline. This is including to Glassdoor. This is where that's where people apply to jobs, look for jobs.
Okay.
On Glassdoor.com.
All right.
Audiologist, don't know what that is.
Audiologist.
Yep.
That has something to do with sound. Sound it out.
I know that, but I don't know what the function is. Event planner.
Okay, they out of business because ain't nobody having no events.
Product demonstrator. Optician. Chefs, because the restaurants.
Oh yeah, chefs are out of business.
Executive assistants, because a lot of people working remotely.
Oh yeah, they taking a beat.
Beauty consultants, valets, stylists, like anything you have to like really go into. Coaches, brand ambassadors, pet groomers.
Damn.
Yeah. Physical therapists, interns, professors, HR generalists, account payable specialist. I thought that would always be something.
Always.
Receptionist, sales manager, accountant again.
Jeez.
And account executives.
Damn, all of these jobs gonna be wiped?
Yeah, or they're seeing a steady decline in jobs that are hiring for those positions. So they're saying like that's gonna like.
How about old male strippers who can go to the old folks' home?
I don't think people want those.
If you see me in the old folks' home, mind your business.
I don't think people
mind your business. I got to get this bread. Damn, that's a lot of jobs, man. But that's all a part of the reset. Mm-hmm. See, y'all think this is a pandemic. It's a plandemic, right? And coming out of that, all of these jobs gonna be missing and new forms of jobs. This is how they do it. All under the guise of they're protecting us, or the consequences have led to us. No. Y'all not opening up your first eye enough to see what's really going on. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Craziness. So people who are looking for work, again, we've been really pushing up here tech jobs, technical jobs, or vocational jobs.
Yeah.
Stuff that really you can't really go without. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why physical therapists? I guess because you got to get physical, and can't be 6 feet apart.
Well, that's Well, that could be too. Again, you have to go into these places, right? So, but you always gonna need physical therapists because people always getting surgeries and things like that.
True.
Like my mom's got surgery this past summer, but I'm actually not sure why.
Yeah, that's interesting.
different. Yeah, I'm actually not sure.
Accountants, somebody got to count the money, David Williams. I agree.
Well, maybe because like they're gonna
Computers
yeah,
counting that money
yeah.
to the minute, to the dollar.
That's what I was thinking.
Automation is here. Absolutely. Automation is here.
Somebody said pimping's gonna make a strong comeback. Boy.
Yeah. Who? You're gonna hit that track, baby. Hit that track. If you ain't got my money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody said because of physical contact. I'm pretty sure.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So remember last week I was saying I might forget Biden because he's gonna pay off all of my student loans.
Yeah.
Apparently that's gonna come to the expense of everybody else.
Wow, we have to pay for it?
Yeah, basically.
See, nothing is free.
Yeah.
I told you. Ain't nothing free in this world. You think white people and just people just gonna do nice things for us?
Yeah.
When you saw all of them white people out there marching with y'all fell for that shit?
Yeah.
I've never seen that many white people in my life talking about Black Lives Matter.
I'm
like, nope, I ain't falling for it. I was born that night. Just not last night.
It was that was odd.
That was super odd.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was damn near alone. I'm like, y'all don't see.
Yeah.
So anytime white people or the elite or the cabal, whatever you want to call them, are doing something for poor people, you know it's at a price. They want to vaccinate. First of all, Bill Gates already told you he wants to reduce the population of the world. Now he wants to come out with a vaccine to save the world. That makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Right? So we know there's something going on here, guys.
Yeah, so apparently, according to Yahoo Finance, there is 4 main reasons why it would never work.
Why? What would never work?
Him wiping student loans out.
Okay.
Other than like everybody not really on board with it because it would cost like $400 billion in taxes that we would have to, like the taxpayers have to fit the bill. But again, it's expensive. It'll barely help the economy because apparently there might be a cap on how much he wipes from people.
Gotcha.
So it'll barely help the economy. There's a fairness problem because of the people who paid off their student loans already.
Who already worked hard to pay theirs off.
The people who, like, say if I get mine paid off now, the people who are coming up
behind you.
So
how does that work for them?
How does that work?
Then
some. The next question is questions I've always asked when it comes to situations like this is what next?
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. So like, what will you do? Because you're gonna set a precedence with this. With just wiping student loans because you felt like that'll help. So now it becomes what will be the next basically magic pill that you try to give the economy.
Yeah, well, if everything is going to go crypto or digital, they may just wipe this all clean. The dollar doesn't have the value that it used to have anyway, right? So they might, a part of this reset may be for them to find a weird way to crash everything and then put us on a new money system in which everybody's slate is clean. Could be.
I don't believe it because it'd be too many wealthy people affected by that. That's why
Good point.
That's why this whole pandemic thing, I had so many questions about it because of how many different industries were affected. And these are not just industries where, again, restaurants, yes, but I'm talking about major sports. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Major companies that were affected that are owned by these really, really important billionaires. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, a lot of them resigned.
True, but they still have their money.
A lot of them resigned and probably took payouts. Because, listen, it was thousands of CEOs who resigned. It didn't get no coverage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They probably said, listen, this is your moment. Take this package. Leave your stock here because the whole middle class is probably going to be dissolved at some point. It's going to be the haves and the have-nots.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know how these rappers are going to survive.
Dude.
I have no idea how these rappers, besides like the big willies, Jay-Z and Diddy. And
they don't get their money from rapping. So
right, they don't get their money from rapping. So, but they do get a lot of their money from social events. You got to be out popping bottles for Ciroc stock to go up or for Jay-Z's.
Well, Ciroc, man, they're doing the verses. They sponsoring all the verses.
Oh, okay. So he found ways to get money there.
Yeah.
Okay, but just saying, So how are these dudes getting that bread?
Dude, I'm curious.
Because if you can't perform, ain't no bread out there. Now everybody got a podcast.
Yeah.
Man, I guess that's the way to go.
But we the number ones out here.
Oh, we the number ones, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Recognize.
So don't forget to get your questions ready because we're going to start taking questions.
Yeah, and this is our last show for the week, yes?
Yes, we're not coming back on Thursday because...
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. I mean, it's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving.
We're trying
to, take some time with our family.
Absolutely.
I saw people asking us, "Are we gonna film on Thanksgiving?" I'm like, listen,
y'all
being selfish.
No, we're not.
That's selfish. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, chill with the fam.
We're gonna be chilling.
So, hold on.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
This, station recognition. 21 Savage's brother, Terrell Davis, he goes by TM One Way. He was stabbed to death on Sunday in London.
Wow.
And if you remember, 21 Savage from London.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's funny, prior to them saying that, I didn't see it, but once I looked at it, I see it.
You see it?
I see it now. Yeah.
What does that look like?
It's around the eyes. It's a little different around the eyes. You could tell that's a European original man, but from the European, from London or something.
Okay, but yeah, he was stabbed, and this is just a long list of these artists and rappers who are
he's an artist out there in London
who are just going through it right now too. Man.
Our condolences. First of all, our condolences to the two young men who got killed by the police.
Yes,
we kind of glossed over that, and our condolences go out to 21 Savage and his family for the loss of his brother. Yeah, this rap thing is becoming violent.
Well, in London, they get busy out there.
No, they get busy. Don't get it twisted. They get busy.
People like to front on them. They get busy.
They get busy. That's a fact.
So yeah, condolences. That's pretty sad. He got stabbed. Yeah, it's condole. So another commercial break. We shall return.
Let's do that.
Back again, it's your boy Terrius.
I'm D Morris. What's happening, y'all?
And this is Rhythm and Views. Both doing the Stunner Shades.
Let me get my autograph. You want the autograph now?
Well, no, we ain't gotta go that far.
Bang.
It is. Bang.
We
got Donnie Hathaway.
Donnie Hathaway. What's last night?
Let's talk about Gladys, man.
Teddy
Pendergrass.
You know.
Hey, y'all gonna see why they call him D Morris. What's happening? We're off the rails. What I suck. I can't get you with this shit. And what we gonna do?
Catch you on the B-side.
Yeah.
Superior Shea Butter Blends presents Shea on You, the best body butter on the planet. A superior blend of shea butter, cocoa butter, and mango butter infused with 14 essential oils. Originally created to combat eczema, this superior formula also combats psoriasis, rosacea, all forms of dry skin, and acts as an insect repellent with naturally occurring SPF. So soft, so superior.
It's time to turn your passion for travel into a paycheck. As a travel professional, vacay equals payday. And inside the Travel Boss training course, you'll learn everything you need to know to start working as a travel agent. In 7 weeks or less, you'll learn how to choose a specialty, book packages, including group travel and cruises, and build your clientele step by step without having a big following. So the next time you, your family, or friends spend time in paradise, you should be getting paid. The next Travel Boss training course starts soon. We'll see you on the other side.
And we're back.
And we are back. The first thing I'm going to do on my Thanksgiving break is watch Rhythm and Views. Now that I got the Kevin Hart stuff out of the way, check out the Young Brothers. See what they got popping. We did a dope interview
with Coriel.
It's up. If you are inspired to become an entrepreneur, if you're a woman with some great aspirations to do some things, Coriel is the one you need to log into and plug into, because she has a lot of things going on, a lot of things that could be very beneficial for you. Facts.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So you remember, you know the black kid who was always singing "I Need to Be Free"? And okay.
Yeah, him.
So I think his parents are holding him hostage.
They look like they're holding him hostage.
I think it's like, I feel
he
bad.
needs to go out and play a goddamn game or something.
I feel bad. It looks like his parents are behind the camera and say, like they like flinching at him if he don't get something right. Like I feel bad for him at this point.
And he looked like they making him into like really soft.
Somebody thinks he's on the spectrum.
He's on the what?
Spectrum, like autistic.
Okay. That could be a cause.
So you know what I mean? Like that's,
that could be the case.
That has nothing to do with anything. But I'm just saying.
No,
like,
it has everything to do with it.
Yeah.
Because it may be his outlet of expressing himself. So
I'm gonna stop.
I'm gonna give him a pass if it's that.
I'm gonna stop being so critical, because I think his parents are like really. Just,
they look like they are. Because he don't look like he want to sing them songs.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with anything.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, the New York Post reported that there are hundreds of corpses that are still on these freezer trucks.
What?
From 6 months ago, from the COVID deaths. Remember when they said they're still on these trucks.
Well, what the hell is that all about?
Yeah, it's saying that a lot of these people, families couldn't be contacted, or they couldn't afford a proper burial, so they're still on these trucks.
Usually they dump you in Potter's field.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that's all about.
Roughly 650 bodies are still on the trucks right now.
Jeez.
And I thought that was gross.
And their families can't be contacted?
Yeah.
So 650 people are not checking up on their loved ones? That makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. One or two people, because you get some homeless people who just lose contact with their family. 650 people is a lot of people.
And remember, what was that prison that's paying
$2
for the inmates to
bury dead people.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what this world is coming to.
Dude, it's getting crazy, man.
It's getting crazy out here.
It is getting crazy.
All facts.
There was in New York, there was a swingers party. It was an 80-person swingers party that was broken up in Queens by the police department.
80-person swingers party.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a lot of swinging.
Yeah. The club was called the Coagula.
Coagula, okay.
So you remember? I don't know what that word means, but you remember that was the term for what they were doing in that movie. What was the movie? With the tea glass.
Get Out.
Get Out. Yeah, it was called the Coagula. What they were doing when they were taking the person's brain.
Somebody in the chat, tell us what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I know what Caligula. That was the old Roman movie. How them Romans used to get down. Caligula.
Yeah, the people who.
I mean, but what would you do in a spot where you know how much death is in that spot? It's 80 people in there swinging.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So
and the police came in and busted everybody.
Yeah, and the manager is getting fined $16,000. Yeah.
He made probably $150,000.
Easy. Yeah.
So that 16 is a drop in the bucket.
True. Gross.
Yeah, that is gross.
Somebody said they was having the Will Chamberlain funny.
Oh, they definitely was having the Will Chamberlain up in that piece.
So there was in Chicago, I saw a report that 700 at-home nurses quit because they were only making like $15 an hour.
Yeah, a lot of those like home attendant types. You know, it's really not a lot of money in that.
Yeah,
and it really has to be some passion for what you do. You know what I mean?
700 though, that's a lot of people. But you got to think about the people they were looking after.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely. So again, the system around us is all collapsing at one time.
Yeah.
If you take a step back, these people, truck drivers talking about they might strike, home attendants going down, this one, that one. So it's all, the reset is here, man. The reset is here, bro.
Damn.
You know? And like I said, that's why you kind of work. And because you have to really care about these patients. If you don't, and you're just there for a few dollars, you know, it shows up, you start beating up the patients and shit. You hear a lot of these weird cases. Somebody said Caligula, not coagula. I think the coagula is the where they take your brain and they coagulate your memory into a body.
Oh, well, that's what it was called in Get Out. That's what they
Right,
were doing.
that's what it was called in Get Out,
Yeah.
coagula. Yeah. Which the whole process was to insert my soul into your body.
Yeah.
So you the vehicle, but I'm still in there.
Right.
You in there somewhere, right? Caligula is something else. Yeah.
Okay. Why do I know that? Don't know.
Yeah, well. Walmart and McDonald's employ the most people that receive food stamps. Ain't that something?
Yeah. Okay, so let's get some questions. Blood coagulates. Okay.
Right. Blood coagulates.
So
he was calling it the coagula. I guess the blood, my blood with your blood.
It's gross.
How many think you can take down in a night? Now you're young, so you're young. I give you a benefit of the doubt. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right, 4. Yeah.
About 4 or 5.
Yeah, then get away from me.
And then that's it. That's your load.
Yeah, then don't look at me again.
Okay. All right.
That's funny.
I'm taking now a half person. I'm like, look, man, you're gonna get 6 humps. I'm gonna drop this, and don't take it personal. Yeah, I'm out of here. What's a good book for young God to reset their minds? It's all depending on how old they are. You know what I'm saying? I like to get them the autobiography of Malcolm X, Native Son.
That's an autobiography is always one that I feel like a lot of people have read and kind of like, you know what I mean?
Richard Wright's books are all pretty good, you know, for setting the mood. Tips on how to start a podcast. Get on the mic, start that.
Okay. A real tip, because that wasn't a real tip.
Okay.
Real tip, I would say find a really good niche and then like really study that niche and then cultivate that.
And then all the technical stuff about the equipment you can find on YouTube.
You'll find like you kind of just build up to that. You
and
don't
then
have to.
Then you really have to build your audience. This is not easy. This is not easy work.
Yeah, man.
We have to show 146. That means 146 times we have done this.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just one of those things.
Because there's a lot of people I see start podcasts, and especially people around my age. It's always running the same topics.
Yeah.
The same stuff, the same like it's only so much you can kind of like remix a conversation.
Absolutely.
And it gets boring.
Somebody said, "Can I talk about the royal family?" I would see Arcia, the Duke of Tears, for that. He's the absolute best. He'll give you the whole royal rundown. Can you speak on Nip's situation you mentioned earlier in the show? Yeah, well, I got some emails from some people who said they was very close to the situation, and they said Shitty Cuz and Eric Holder were 2 different people. And that what the grandmother said about Nipsey leaving the house early, and he also said that the dude's they said Nip's family's in on that shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I, I don't want to, it's too early to start all the speculation. Allegedly. But I'm hearing allegedly that his family, the closest one, because where they went now? They all gone.
Yeah.
You ain't hear nothing from these fuckers. You know what I mean? So, and and go back to that whole scene. The whole scene looked weird. The whole funeral, all that shit looked staged. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That was some real deep shit. No, it wasn't. Whole shit was staged. So, yeah, let's get these questions going in here. Undertaker died. Yes.
No, he didn't die. He retired.
He retired. Yeah. See, I'm spreading fake news.
Yeah.
What's on the menu for Thanksgiving? Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. You name it. That's what's on the menu.
Oh, somebody said Undertaker retired. Is there some like symbolism that's connected if you were to pull your shoulder out?
Oh, let me think about that because I'm not a big wrestling fan. So, I'd have to have Eli put me on to what his whole persona was. Undertaker, Underworld, could be something connected there.
Black Dot is King Disease. King Disease album of the year. Me and you had an interesting talk earlier.
Yeah, I'm done with it. This thing is disgusting. The creativity.
No, say what you told me.
I said it's over.
You said it's over for hip hop.
It's over for hip hop.
Why?
Because it hasn't made the next quantum leap. It's stagnant in everything it does. You know what I'm saying? It's replicating upon itself and replicating upon itself, but it's not adding anything creative, ingenuity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all of that kind of stuff. It's not brilliant as it used to be. It's not a spark of light the way it used to be. More people are dying, and everybody raps now. You know what I mean? So it has reached the ultimate low. And remember, God must create or God dies. So the God essence of hip hop is slowly dying. You know what I mean? Because it's the same thing. Now, every now and then there's an outlier. You get a Busta album, you get a Kendrick Lamar album. These are great offerings, but it's nothing new. It's the same thing. It's a beat playing and somebody's rhyming on top of it. That's it. And me, I've been in it long enough to know the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys of it. We too high on the hog. The reset has to create a new form of music that has the energy of the people connected to it once again. Of survival, of revolution, of struggle, of pain, of enlightenment. I like what Cambada's doing. I like what a few artists are doing. I'm not going to sit here and say with a broad brush that it's not creative, but the concept is the same. You put a beat on, I rhyme, I give you a hook, and that has run its course because when everybody can rap, nobody can rap. And that's the stage we are at now.
I just can't see a world where like we're kind of starting over.
But I remember a world before hip hop.
True.
So
true that.
And you see what I'm saying? So, and I remember the energy that brought it about. It was a beautiful gift from the ancestors. You know what I mean? To go here, y'all the alchemists, take these street pole, get that electricity, take these records, isolate these little pieces of the record. You need 2 turntables. Create a cue where you can hear this one, that one. Have somebody begin to chant. All of the elements, the writers, the dancers, it all was a gift for us to reconnect with some things that we had lost along the way. And in doing so, those who understand this get 2 and 3 steps ahead of us, and then they set up shop. And that shop is to consume or turn this into something consumable where the energy becomes very diluted and, like a stream of water. If water becomes a pond, what happens? Flies, fleas, infections. That water has to run. That spiritual water within hip-hop is not running as frequently as it used to be. Let me just say that there's still a stream, but it ain't a strong stream.
I remember a while ago when you said your music is about to be free, and I could not see that.
That you biased. Hip hop, R&B has been the same for 70 years. No, it hasn't. When the last time you heard a real good R&B album? Hip hop took all of that over. Or you got to have some hip hop element to it. So R&B is not the same. Isley Brothers I don't hear no Isley Brothers. I don't hear no Al Green. I don't hear that.
There's some great R&B out there.
Where? You got to search for it.
Yeah, true.
Right? They're not promoting. You got to search for it.
I'll put you on to some great R&B though.
Dude, I'm a grown ass man. I'm going to Rhythm and Views and get with some old school classic shit that I like.
Okay.
I don't need none of these new people.
That was a good one.
Talking that shit.
That was a good one. I like that. Go to Rhythm and Blues.
Yeah. They got Gladys Knight and shit,
I like that.
And the good music is underground and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm just reading the tea leaves.
Yeah.
So as we're going through a paradigm shift, everything has to shift. The music, the sports, the money, everything has to be a part of that shift. So I'm looking forward to what Kendrick has to offer, because I know he takes his time. I know Drake sonically he don't miss. You know what he's gonna do, at least for the masses.
Yeah.
That pop music stuff. I like what Post Malone does. You know what I'm saying? I like a little bit of Post Malone. I like Travis Scott.
Okay.
Sonically, So there are a few out there, but it's just it's bad. I'm not watching Fargo.
Somebody said Weekend, and I don't listen to the Weekend. Eli listens to the Weekend.
Yeah, I like Rock Marciano. Yeah, I do.
Somebody said, when the last time I slow danced with my woman? We went to a wedding 2 weeks ago.
And y'all got it in.
Yeah, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. I be out here.
Okay, all right.
I be out here. Y'all seen how I move. Well, whose wedding was we at? Whose party was we at?
Yeah, I seen you can dance.
I be out here,
you
man.
got some moves.
I be out here, man.
But when the last time we was out slow dancing? Jeez, that's got to be years. Jeez.
Take care of your lady.
Oh, ooh.
Take care of your lady.
Ooh. See, that goes to show. We ain't been to one of them old, little house parties where you get up. Nobody do that shit no more.
True.
Shit, the police will come bust that shit open now. We ain't got masks on and shit.
True. Aaron Cromartie, shouts out. Thank you for the donation. He says, what's the end game with Gates? Microchips and the vaccines? Is he working for the government? I think everybody that reaches that level of wealth doesn't do so without an okay from somebody.
Got you.
Because like okay, say you became a billionaire and yet you have the resources to kind of do whatever you want, and we don't have a say on that. Like what?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Black Dot, is your house a mansion? No, absolutely not. I wish it was.
Somebody asks, what's the thoughts on the electoral college voting next month? Okay, so like you said,
now that's the official.
Yes.
Wait, that might be December 11th.
When
is that? Because that's when the vaccine come down. Might be some synchronicity there. Tory Lanez had a very good album, but it was hip hop ish, R&B ish, or what this a version of what R&B is.
When do they?
Where's the love? Scientific Mystic, absolutely. Where's the love? Break down the Nipsey hoax. We'll do that soon.
I'm trying to think. It's in December. I'm trying to figure out when.
It is in December. The vaccine will arrive in time for Christmas. Yes. Wow, not watching Fargo. What the fuck, that? I need to watch it. I don't have a lot of time. I don't want you to think I'm just sitting around in my mansion. I write my rhymes while I chill in my mansion. No, I got things to do. So I got to fit certain things in. But if you tell me Fargo is good, I'm going to, after Rhythm and Views, I'm going to put Fargo on the list.
Okay, so most of these dates are the end of
December 14th for electoral. Okay, that's what somebody said, December 14th.
I see December 11th for California. So some dates,
okay.
That'd be interesting because California is a big state.
Yes. All right, dang, the day before my 21st. Okay. Yep, get you vaccinated. Dot, who is your favorite young artist? I don't want to sound biased, but I like Cambada. I like Kendrick Lamar. I really do. I like J. Cole. I like the usual suspects. I'm always a Drake fan because at minimum, not for necessarily hip hop skills, but he makes a good record. When you remove Unbiased, his team, they know how to put together a good record. So I like a good record. From him, Shay Noor,
who that?
It's a female rapper. She's out of Buffalo. She's dope.
I think you told me about it. Yeah.
Of course, you saw Rock is dope. I like a lot of different artists.
Yo, I saw something about the Roy Jones Tyson fight. You can't bet on it. You can't. There's no knockouts in the fight.
So what is this, like 2-hand touch?
Yeah, I don't think we can waste our money.
I'm not gonna waste my money.
I don't think we should waste our money.
If somebody can't get killed, Malcolm, what will you groom Noble to be?
Who will I groom Noble to be? Well, I want him to. I don't know. I want him to be a smart kid. I want him to be intuitive. I was an intuitive kid. Adventurous. His mom is adventurous. Athletic. I just kind of want him to be a jack of all trades. I want him to be very well rounded.
But in the event you don't want to craft him to be anything. You want to
I
set the
just
foundation
I
for him to be whatever he wants to be.
Yeah, I don't want to like make him anything because like you guys didn't make me.
Even though he should be working on his jump shot.
Yeah.
They're paying a lot of money. You saw the free agency this
Yeah.
week. Paying a lot of money, baby.
I don't either because he's not gonna be tall. I'm not tall. His mom is not tall, but
still can hit a jump shot.
Maybe his baseball swing.
Shortstop. Yeah.
Baseball
Facts.
swing. They get money.
Facts.
And soccer.
And definitely soccer.
They get bread. Football not gonna be it. Even though I love football, he had I should have took a picture. He had a football onesie on yesterday when we was watching.
Oh, you should have took a picture of that.
Took a picture of that.
Definitely teach him to play golf. See, golf is the social sport. It's more deals get made on the golf course.
Yeah, Derek.
And I want to thank Derek from
Gorilla
Prince Athletics for really explaining that to me, that he got his son some golf clubs early on. Because when you start dealing with these folks who got that money, that's where they do it. Like in the music industry, of course, you in a bar, you might be having a few drinks and chilling and something like that. But in corporate, you got to be able to have a golf swing.
And these gyms too. It be these expensive gyms. It don't be Blink or Planet Fitness. It be those gyms with the steam room and stuff.
But then it be a lot of happy stuff going on. Out of all of your kids, which one got on your nerves the most?
Be real.
My daughter. Hands down.
Be real.
It's that female energy. She challenged me on everything. She tested me on everything. One time I picked up a table, true story, and I slammed it on my own foot because for 30 seconds, I swear, I was going to hit her ass in the head with this table. And then something kicked in and I short-circuited. And I was walking with a limp for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It was longer than that.
It was longer. It was, what happened to you? You don't want to know. And she just sitting there like, so she tests me to this day.
Yeah, she gave everybody a run for
Yeah, she give you a run for your money. That's that Scorpio energy. I asked for a daughter. I could have settled for another guy, But that's my girl. And she'll be here tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, she'll be here for the holidays tomorrow. So it was Odyssey, hands down. When she came out, I swear she was a demon, baby. The room was spinning and shit. I was looking in her head, fucking codes. Damien. I was like, oh my God, this shit is gonna be crazy. And it was.
That's funny.
And it was.
Somebody said, are they still acting the album of the year? I thought Conway's album was great. Burden of Proof was hard.
Burden of Proof.
That was
I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna say Busta's album Edge is out. Burden of Proof. Maybe Cambada.
He did put out. That was this year.
Yeah, Cambada's album.
Yeah, he did put out.
Cambada's album is untouchable.
That's how you know this is a long year, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna say between Cambada and
King's Disease is really good too.
King's Disease was very good. Red Pill put out a dope project. Red Summer. You know what I mean?
Or Red October.
No, it was Red Summer. I was calling it Red
okay,
October.
Okay.
Red Summer, really dope. And what I mean by that is I've watched Red grow as an artist, from a rapper to an MC. Now he's picking certain kind of beats. He's understanding how to get in the pocket with the flow. So shout out Red Pill on his project. Really, really dope. Sharecropper's daughter. Cyrock don't miss.
Oh, right.
Cyrock don't miss, man. And I'm hearing Soul Messiah's got an album coming out called God Complex. I guess he's putting a compilation together. And I didn't get no call. Did they call for me?
Email. I didn't see
You
nothing.
ain't seen nothing? So
I see nothing on the email.
So Black Dot ain't on that project.
Freddie Gibbs album. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of music.
It is a lot of music.
Yeah, it's a lot of music that came out.
And I will admit, when I was younger, I had the time and energy. But back in the days, you would sit with an album for 6 months because there weren't a lot of albums coming out. There's albums coming out every day now. Back in the days, you could take Paid in Full and sit with it for 6 months. Learn every hook, every chorus, play it back, learn something. You really, now, look, the Busta album was dope, and now we on to what's next.
Right, yeah.
So it's a fleeting moment thing now. This is what I mean also by the music is dying, because we don't ingest it properly enough. We don't sit with it for 6 months because we ain't got 6 months. This is the microwave era. I'm waiting for Kendrick to drop now, or the Drake to drop, or this one to drop. And, you know, so you enjoy those moments. Oh, Cambada and Lux snippet was dope. I haven't heard it yet. I thought they would give me a call to get on that album, too.
Somebody said, who's my favorite backpacker artist? Well, Kanye, obviously, but probably Lupe was probably my favorite.
Yeah, Lupe was super dope. Super dope.
Vaccines versus the militias. Let's get... Again, there's a lot of white people that are not with it. So
right.
You know what I mean? So
and if you see me out there with them marching, you'll know why I told you that.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of propaganda versus, because they're going to start calling people anti-vaxxers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're going to come with that.
Yeah.
Philip Land, dot that track on your album with Cyrock and the Pen and the Pillars. Just don't understand. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, New Orleans canceled Mardi Gras. Wow.
They canceled Mardi Gras?
For the first time. That had to be the first time, right?
Ooh. Yeah, because February of last year, I think that's when Mardi Gras is. I think they got it in right up under the you know, before this thing hit.
Wow. Wow, okay. What else, guys? What else? I saw another question. What else, guys?
They said the first time since 1978 that they canceled. Yeah, I'm on a track with Jess West and Nairobi. Oh, but the track with Jess West and Nairobi, oh, that is crazy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Nairobi gets it in. Nairobi Selah gets it in.
She's nice.
She's like retired, you know. She's a principal now. She's educating children. Can't knock that hustle.
At all.
But she told me she got 40 in the chamber. 40 bars ready to let that thing go. So. Okay, so we know that's popping.
Oh, Toby, I don't know how to say his last name. He's nasty.
Never heard of
I
him.
got to put you on him. He's really, really, really different.
Professor Griff album in Cambada LSD. Dope. Yep.
Somebody said
Griff put out a dope project as well.
When you were all referring to CEOs or owners, Michael Jordan invested in DraftKings to keep the money flowing. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I didn't understand that.
Well, remember I said a lot of these like NBA owners, like they're losing money. Like a lot of these people are losing money.
Right.
So like he said, like this person said that he invested in DraftKings, so that makes sense.
Okay. All right. You gotta diversify that portfolio. He just spent $120 million on Gordon Hayward. Well, he's gonna put people in the seats.
That is the most white privilege.
Yes, he gonna put people in the seats.
Didn't he have one good season?
No, he had I think about 2 good seasons in Utah, but he was overrated. He got into Boston, and he had a lot of injuries. He can shoot and he can defend, you know, and he can put people in the seats. See, this is a business. Let's not forget all of that.
True.
Right? Have some high jumping niggas running around and shit.
White
people I like to see a reflection of myself out there.
That dude Obi from the Knicks, he picked number 1, so they're gonna start calling him Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He picked number 1?
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I like that.
That's tough.
I like that.
That's tough.
I like that. And he balls too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Malcolm, calm down, Tika said. Malcolm, calm down.
What'd I say?
You just out of control. Probably you said something I didn't hear. Just calm down. That mic flow, stay dangerous is hard body. Okay. Malcolm, did you get the PS5? No.
I got Xbox.
He got the Xbox. Dot, please answer
cheaper.
The repeated alien question. What's the alien question?
I think if alien exposes themselves, something, would that be the new 9/11? The new 9/11 is now.
It's now, but like I said, Phil Valentine mentioned that we are supposed to be visited by the Watchers. Let's see. Wouldn't that top everything off?
It would.
For 2020.
But you know what's crazy? Would people believe it? Like, if something was to happen?
Real people die in a fake movie.
No, I'm saying if right now we got a broadcast on the TV, aliens come, people gonna ask hologram.
And then I'll shoot.
Fake.
And then when I shoot one of you fuckers, then it's real. See what I'm saying? That's how you know it's gonna be a hologram. I told y'all that. But inside the hologram, if this is gonna be a hostile visit,
yeah.
See, they could just be testing the waters.
Okay.
And bring us to your leader. I come in peace and all that shit, right? And have that diplomatic meeting. Or they could just start firing.
Yeah, imagine.
Go see the Spider-Man movie. Inside the hologram, the motherfuckers shooting real bullets. There's got to be some casualties. Yeah. There's got to be. Then, listen, I'm going to say it for the umpteenth time. Just run. Don't sit around. Just run. Because I'm going to run. I don't want to prove that I read Behold a Pale Horse and what Phil Valentine and because Bobby said, hey, run. Okay? Don't be out there shot. Talking about, oh, that nigga thought it was fake. Yeah, they shot that nigga Black Dot. He dead.
Somebody asked, are we going to move past podcasts into other areas?
What other areas are there? We already have a blog for the written word. Mm-hmm. We have a podcast for strictly audio. Mm-hmm. And we have a YouTube channel. So I don't know what else we could actually do.
We're going to take over the earth. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take over
we're definitely going to take over the world.
We're going to take over the world, B.
One mind at a time. But, you know, we have some new programming coming or some things we want to try.
That's a fact. That's something we're going to do.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm finding the time to do all this shit.
Yeah, man.
They be including me and shit because I'm like, I ain't doing a goddamn thing.
No, that'd be him. We be having to tell him to calm down. Like, he's like, nah, I could do this, and then when I'm doing this, I could also do. And we be telling him to chill.
Yeah, that's when I be on my cocaine. I got a cocaine, I can do everything.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
It is a lot. Drop game on OnlyFans.
Nah. I saw a video of this little girl was I think her mom caught her
with an OnlyFans page.
I don't know if it was an OnlyFans page or she was being explicit online and her mother kind of she kind of embarrassed her online and things like that. But I also we gotta talk about the just examples that are being put out there because like prostitution right now that's kind of being glorified.
Facts. It's hard for you to tell a young lady she shouldn't be doing that when that's all she sees. It's hard to tell a young man he shouldn't be rapping and selling drugs when that's all he hears.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we have been so desensitized to sex that it's nothing now.
Yeah.
So young people will show you everything. I remember I had them little pens. You had it's an ink pen. You don't remember?
No.
You got to be old where she has her clothes on. And then when you flip the pen, all the ladies' clothes come off. We was in third grade. Oh shit! And you flip it back, and then her clothes come. Come on in the chat if you're old enough, you know what I'm talking about. Little pen with the little white lady on it and shit. The ink go that way. Oh shit! Now shit. They got boxed by the pound.
Yeah, easy.
Shit. It's boxed by the pound out here.
Somebody said yes and cards.
Yeah.
That's funny. Somebody said
yeah, B Blaze, you remember that pen? We laughing in the back of the class and shit. Yeah.
Somebody said y'all putting in work like the Heyman family on Living Color. Facts. All of them got 8 jobs. I remember
8
that.
Job, man. You're lazy. You only have 1 job?
Somebody said, Malcolm, since Gucci and Jeezy squashed their beef, what other artists should do a versus battle to squash their beef?
Ja Rule and 50 Cent.
That would never happen.
That'd be one that I'd watch. First of all, Ja Rule probably got more hits than 50 Cent.
I think he does.
You see what I'm saying? Quiet as kept.
Yeah, I think he does.
So he could body 50 with that.
That's why he wants to do it.
Of course.
That's why he's like, all right, we'll do that.
Because he already in his mind, no, I'm going to play this.
But I think 50 said he would do one with the Game.
Okay. Yeah, the Game don't have that many hits.
No, the Game has a catalog.
Does he?
Yes. I don't think he's missed on an album. Like on an album, I don't think he's missed.
He got bars. But he's been quiet. He got sued, right? Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of money and stuff. Yeah. That'll happen to you. Yeah. But I'd like to see Ja Rule and 50 go at it.
Somebody said he can't body 50 y'all want.
No, well, 50 could just play Get Rich or Die Trying, but Ja Rule, come on, he got all of them R&B hits,
and he
bro.
got features with
that's what I'm saying. He got features galore.
Yeah.
And, come on, he got features galore, bro. Come on now.
I don't know. Dipset versus State Property. I saw Jim Jones on the track with French Montana. They squashed their beef.
They squashed their beef. That's cool. Lil' Kim versus Nicki Minaj. Okay, I can go for some of that action.
Nicki would go crazy. Come on.
Yeah, well, Lil' Kim got hits too now.
Come on.
Lil' Kim got hits, nigga.
Come on.
She got hits.
Let's not do this.
Don't disrespect yourself.
Let's not do this.
Nas and Jay, that would be the ultimate. That would break the internet. And Jay would slaughter him with hits.
Yeah.
Nas, it's my dude. But Jay would slaughter him with, like, hits. Yep. Any more questions? Somebody said Rule versus Mace. Mace was too short-lived.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Jay versus Nas, New York would go crazy. Jay don't want to.
Jay and Nas, they too cool for anything
of that magnitude.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne and Jay-Z. Lil Wayne and maybe. Yeah, I can see that.
No.
They like Loaded Lux, where they gonna get it in.
Yeah, Lux better not play.
I know you're not being disrespectful.
I'm not. But he
you better not be disrespectful.
He can't play. He can't waste time. I don't want him to come out dressed as anybody else.
You just want to get them bars.
I just need to hear it.
Nah, I got my money on Loaded. Loaded gonna handle that. And Daylight is nasty.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want him to waste time.
But you're dealing with a grandmaster.
Okay.
Loaded gonna bring that.
All right.
Shout out to Loaded and Cambada. My number is, call me for the album.
Somebody said, a
hook, something.
Andre versus T.I. Here's the thing about Andre 3000.
Go ahead, spill the hate.
Here's the thing. I think he's one of the most overrated GOATs out there, and I'm gonna tell you why.
You said it before, but go ahead.
Yeah, I said this before. If you take off 10 years per verse, obviously you're sitting on something crazy, and every time you come out, it could be the best thing we've ever heard. If Jay-Z did that, if Big Boy did that,
because it's a part of the nostalgia, mystique of not hearing from.
I get it, but don't just.
And Rakim used to do that all the time.
Like, you can't.
Rakim was famous for that.
He doesn't have the catalog long enough. I'm talking about solo catalog long enough to be considered a GOAT, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
I agree with you. On that. Drop a bomb on that.
I'm sorry. Like, come on. And if you're going to go to the Outkast catalog, Big Boy is not a slouch.
No, Big Boy ain't no slouch. He ain't no slouch.
Don't get me wrong. 3 Stacks is nasty, but, like, he takes off.
I did see the K-Slave video with the 50 MCs.
Now
that was crazy. 17 minutes long, and I didn't waste not 1 minute of my life. It was beautiful, except he only had one female MC on there, and I thought he could have put some more female MCs on there, but it was dope. Different regions, this, that. That really was dope.
Now y'all mad at my take. I'm suffering from baby sleep deprivation. This is true. That is true.
That is true. He is suffering.
That is true.
Nigga is suffering. He don't get no sleep.
But what I said stands.
All right,
this catalog not deep enough, man.
Guess we about to get out of here.
Yeah, man.
Want you guys to enjoy your holy days. All right? Don't get caught into too much of the craziness. If you're going to be around family, enjoy them. Don't judge them. Stop with all the judgment because they're not on the frequency you on. Appreciate your family for who they are because they will always love you for being you in most cases. This is the only time of the year where you may get to see them, enjoy something, eat a little something, play a little music, smoke a joint, get some Henny, whatever it is you do. And then we want to get back to work from there. You know what I mean? And that is rewiring our DNA. That is staying focused for what is about to come. Now, every single day you see people could be the last time you see them. If you love them, tell them you love them. If you respect them, tell them you respect them and that you miss them. Don't get caught into what could be and what can't be because, look, Jeremiah was on his deathbed. Mm-hmm. I heard the great news. He's off out of the ICU. He's making a recovery. Great. You know what I mean? So even if you hit the ICU, it ain't the end. Stay focused. We spend too much time focusing on this external garbage. And at the end of the day, all we have is each other. And I want us to focus in on that and make sure we have a great time.
Yes.
You're laughing with somebody clowning me.
Yeah.
Yes. I know somebody, shut up, nigga, with the peace talk, nigga. Wham, with the violins and shit, right?
Nah, it's somebody because they talking about my Andre. I stand by it. Listen. So, but with that being said, guys.
Yeah, the Hulk will be up on Wednesday.
Yes. So, with that being said, guys, we appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And the site is still down.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's $150,000 we've lost. So whenever the site goes up,
visit shopurbανx.com.
Yeah, just visit.
And follow us on Instagram and Twitter at urbanx_NYC.
And the code is Black10.
And the code is Black10. We'll be putting up ads everywhere. You'll see it everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You'll see it everywhere.
And thank you guys, man. We'll see you guys next week.
And we appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Peace.